In this tutorial, you will learn how to work with your personal settings called My Settings. My Settings allows you to update your user information, regional settings, and alerts. My Settings can be found in the User menu after clicking on your name. Then choose My Settings. Your user profile information displays. Across the top are links to edit the information in your profile, change your password, change your regional settings such as time zone, and work with your site alerts. First, we'll start with Edit Item. And this lets you change the information in your profile, such as changing your name, your email address, or add any other information such as your picture, department, and job title. Throughout the site, if another user clicks on your name, they will be taken to this information. Also, if you contribute to a discussion board, your picture will display next to your entries. In order to add the URL for your picture here, it must first be uploaded into a picture library somewhere in the site. All the employee pictures have already been uploaded to a picture library in the HR site. So I'll cancel from here. And over on the left, there's a link to that library called Employee Photos. And here's the picture I'm looking for. So to grab the URL to this picture, I click once on the thumbnail. And then in the picture properties screen, I right-click on the image and select Copy Shortcut. And then I can close from the picture properties window, go back to the menu here to My Settings, back to Edit Item, and I'll click in the picture field here and then use Control V, the keyboard shortcut, to paste in the URL. I'll click Save at the bottom, and then that brings in the picture. To change my password, I can click on the link up here, Change Password. And this provides me with three fields. The first to enter my old or my current password, and then two fields for my new password. Typically, the rules for creating a password, it must be a minimum of 7 characters, contain at least one uppercase letter and one number. But to be sure, check with your system administrator as this can be changed. So I filled in my old password, entered my new password twice, so then I just click the OK, and then it will save my new password. The next time I log in, I need to use the new password. So I'll return to my settings again. And this time we'll look at my regional settings. To change the settings, you would need to uncheck Always Follow the Web Settings, and from here you can choose your location, your time zone. You can also choose your standard work week. It defaults to Monday through Friday. And for your time format, you can choose between a 12-hour or 24-hour time format. And I'll just choose to cancel from here. Then again, I'll return to my settings. And the last item we'll look at is My Alerts. And as you may have seen in some of the previous tutorials, you can sign up for alerts for list and library so that you can be notified of changes. This would show me any alerts that I have already created in this site that I'm in, which is the Human Resources site, or I can create a new alert. So I'm going to create an alert for the HR FAQ list. I'll do that by clicking on Add Alert. And all the list and libraries in the Human Resources site are displayed for me to select from. Here's the HR FAQ list. So I'll select that list, go to the bottom and choose Next. This brings up the alert settings screen. For the alert title, by default, it just uses the name of the list. This will also show in the subject line of the email notification that you receive. For change type, you can select when you are alerted. The default is for all changes, or you can select for new items added, existing items are modified, or items are deleted. And I'm going to select when new items are added to the list. And I want to be notified of any new changes added to the list, regardless of who added it. And then you could choose when you are notified. The default is to send the notification immediately. If it's a list that gets changed quite often, you may want to change it to a daily summary or a weekly summary. And when you select those, you can choose exactly when you get those summary notifications. I'm going to set this to the default back to send notification immediately. And then just select OK to save the settings. So here's the alert for the HR FAQ list that I've just created. I can also remove alerts from here simply by selecting the checkbox next to the alert name and then choosing Delete Selected Alerts.